Have you ever considered what truly makes an interaction or an agreement voluntary and ethical? It is a question at the very heart of peaceful coexistence, determining whether actions are cooperative or coercive. The non-aggression principle, often referred to as the NAP, unequivocally considers fraud a violation. This is because fraud is seen as a deceptive form of aggression, circumventing a person's informed consent and unjustly acquiring their property or services through misrepresentation rather than honest exchange. At its core, the non-aggression principle states that it is wrong to initiate force or the threat of force against another person or their property. While fraud does not involve overt physical violence, it is argued to be an indirect initiation of force. By intentionally providing false information or withholding crucial details, the perpetrator manipulates the victim's understanding, thereby preventing genuine consent to a transaction. Without true consent, any transfer of property or services is not voluntary, making it a form of theft or coercion achieved through deceit, rather than physical threat. From a practical standpoint, recognizing fraud as a violation of the non-aggression principle means that victims are justified in seeking restitution or defensive action. This perspective supports the establishment of legal frameworks and private enforcement mechanisms focused on discovery, judgment, and the restoration of stolen value. It emphasizes that a just society, guided by the NAP, must offer robust protection against those who would exploit others through calculated deception, ensuring that all exchanges are truly consensual and fair. This emphasis on truthfulness in transactions highlights a critical distinction. The NAP is not just about avoiding physical harm, but also about protecting the integrity of voluntary interactions. It differentiates fraud from simple errors or bad business decisions by focusing on the intentional deceit designed to elicit an unfair advantage. Understanding this clarifies why trust and honesty are not merely good virtues, but foundational elements for any free and prosperous society grounded in individual liberty and property rights. Ultimately, the non-aggression principle's clear condemnation of fraud reinforces the idea that genuine voluntary exchange is built upon respect for individual autonomy and transparent interactions. It provides a consistent ethical framework for evaluating not just physical aggression, but also more subtle forms of harm that undermine the peaceful and cooperative functioning of society, ensuring that property rights are honored and interactions remain as truly consensual.